This is a pick a card reading for what are the first impressions you give off when meeting new people. Pile 1 is going to be the King of Wands, Pile 2 is Queen of Wands, and Pile 3 is the Knight of Wands. Pick a pile and I will see you there. Pile 1, there's definitely some attractive people in this pile watching. We got the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. We also got the Six of Wands, ooh, the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles. So this is definitely, so the first impression that you give off to other people when you first meet them, King of Wands, so you're someone, and along with the other cards, you're someone that projects a lot of confidence, and you're someone that's attractive and charming, and it's like, you know you are, and that's the impression that you give off. So people can notice that about you, but they also can see that you know that you're attractive, you know that you're charismatic, you know that you have a spark within you, and it's not something that you try to hide. So it's something that you project very confidently. And yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, so you're someone that definitely knows that about yourself already. I love this Six of Wands card in this deck because it's just, she's just dressed so ornately, and she's viewing herself in the mirror like, I know I'm that bee. So that's the impression that you give off when you first meet people. You got Knight here. People see you as very charming, chivalrous. There's a romantic quality to you as well. Maybe you're a big flirt or a little flirt, or you know, some people just give off that aura, that energy, that they're flirting, even if they're not. So you might be one of those people, definitely, but you just have this natural charm and magnetism to you, to where like you don't even have to, you're not trying to portray an image or put on a front or project something. Most of you aren't. You might be, who knows? But I feel like for most of you, the Devil kind of signifies this natural magnetism and charm that you have, and it's not something that you have to try and portray or project. It's just something about you that's inherently there, and other people can also sense that. It's I think some people are naturally skeptical and wary of people that are in this energy, people that are naturally confident and charming. There are some people that, the Trickster card, yeah, people might worry that you're someone manipulative, or they wonder what's going on behind the scenes with you, and if there are things that you're hiding. You might have a dark and mysterious presence about you, because on the outside, externally, you're definitely someone that portrays a lot of, or projects a lot of confidence, and you seem very sure of yourself. But there might also be a side to you that's kind of more mysterious, and it makes people wonder. There's also a rebellious side to you. So you might be someone, we got the Ace of Swords too, and the Liberator card and Mediator. So you're someone that is not afraid to communicate and say what's on their mind, and express themselves, express their opinions, express their natural style. You're also someone that challenges convention. You're someone that marches to the beat of your own drum, and you inspire other people to also want to be themselves more. Like, there's something about that confidence that you project, and just this authentic nature about you, where you're not afraid to just be yourself, and you actually, whether you know it or not, you influence a lot of other people to do the same. you're someone that you like to, because of your communicative nature, you like to hear other people's points of view too. Like, you're not someone that's necessarily, even though you're outspoken about your own beliefs and opinions and feelings about something, you're not afraid to listen to what other people have to say. Like, you like to also you like to say your piece, but also hear other people's responses, or what they believe, and you're not afraid to possibly amend or adjust your own opinion or viewpoint on things if someone says something that maybe sparks like a new thought within you, or helps you to see things from another perspective. Like, you actually admire that, and so other people appreciate that about you once they start talking to you more. And yeah, so that's the first impression that people get when they see you. Let's see. There's also something about the way you put yourself together. So you also come across as someone that knows how to dress and knows their own personal style. Like, maybe you've gone through evolutions in your own personal style, but you strive to express yourself and show part of your authenticity. Like, you put thought into what you wear and the way you portray and project yourself. And it's not about like putting on a front or anything. It's about expressing yourself creatively. I get a very kind of like Leo energy from this, fire energy here. It's very kind of like masculine energy in nature, with the King of Wands and like the Knight. I don't know. There's this, and then the Ace of Swords. So it has a very air element quality and fire element quality, which are the masculine signs. But we also do have this Pentacles, and this card, this Nine of Pentacles, usually has a woman on here. So obviously you could be a woman, you could be feminine. And when I say masculine, I think it's just like energetic wise. Like, you could be, if you are a woman or a feminine and you dress and express yourself in a more feminine way, this could still fit you. Like, this also fits me too, I feel like, in some ways, because I have a lot of fire in my chart, and it kind of expresses in the way I express myself. Like, people notice there's somewhat of a masculine quality to me, and it's something like people can usually see pretty easily. So it's the same for you, no matter what your gender is. But I definitely am getting more of kind of like, you project a masculine side, which is like the confidence and being able to speak up, and kind of like acting with authoritatively. Like, you're an authority and in control of your own life, and other people can see that, and you have, you know, a strong voice, and you're not afraid to allow that to be heard. So these are the things people notice about you, and feel free to check out another pile if another one calls out to you. And I hope this resonated with you. Thank you. Like, please, if you like it. Thank you. At pile 2. So for you guys, I must say, very similarly to pile 1, the first impression you give off to other people is you're very attractive, like physically. So people notice that, because the very first card you got is the Queen of Wands, and pile 1 got the King of Wands. So people notice your attractiveness, definitely. There's a lot of people noticing that, and that's part of the first impression that you give off. But that's kind of like the only similarity with pile 1. I would say that you guys are very well-rounded people, and that's the first impression people give off to you. Like, there's so many different nuances compared to like pile 1. I feel like it was pretty straightforward. With you, there's a lot of nuances here. So people, you give off a little bit more, I would say, of an introverted vibe, or there's more of a soft-spokenness to you. You seem like someone that's very balanced, and there's like a serene quality to you. And people find that very calming and soothing. People also really see you as a hard worker, and they see you as someone that's very skilled at something, at whatever it is you do. So whatever it is that you do for work or for your livelihood, they see that you're someone that works really hard, and you're kind of a perfectionist. I'm getting very Virgo energy here. With the calmness, kind of the introvertedness, there's a perfectionist quality to you. You like to put a lot of quality and time to create quality work with whatever it is that you do. People also see you as someone that has gone through a lot of trials and tribulations in the past, and you're someone that has had to learn over time when to kind of like cut your losses and to just gather up whatever is worth salvaging and move on and start over again. So people are thinking a lot about that. They know, or the impression that you give off is that you're someone that has gone through a lot and you've had to build up a lot of resilience. You also are someone that is constantly transforming. So yeah, I mean, this is people's first impressions of you. So that's really interesting. People can sense, because you got Death and the Moon right next to each other in the last two of the tarot here. So people can really sense this underlying depth to you. And like I said, you're someone that's more soft-spoken, and you probably don't say a lot right off the bat anyway when you're first meeting someone. So that kind of just adds to like a sense of mystique and intrigue with you. People really can sense that there's a lot of depth to you. I get the sense that you're not someone that really engages in small talk a lot. Like you're not just kind of like talking just to talk. I got more of a talkative vibe from Pile 1 for sure. You're someone that you speak when you have something meaningful to say. And people's first impressions of you, I think people have this sense of trust for you right away. Because you got Companion here. So people just sense that you're someone that they can open up to. And you got that Scorpio and Cancer energy, and also 6 of Cups. So you got a lot of water here as well. And yeah, this is more of a feminine energy compared to Pile 1 as well. So people sense that they can open up to you and talk to you about deep things. And people really feel like, because they sense, even if they don't know you well and they're just meeting you, people can sense that because it seems like you've been through a lot and you kind of just have this air of an experienced person and kind of like a wise sage, whether you're, no matter what your age is. If you're young, it's just this energy that you've been here before on Earth and you've gone through a lot in your own life, but there's also this long-term wisdom about you that people can sense. So people also know that, and here's Destroyer, it goes with that Death card. Maybe you're someone that opens up, maybe you have a way in which you share things that you've been through. Maybe you have some sort of platform or something, because I'm just getting this energy of you being someone that helps people or talks to people and kind of like shares your story. So that might fit for some of you, maybe not all of you. But this is people's first impressions of you. So people can sense all of this depth in one way or another, whether you're forthcoming about it when you first start talking to people or not. People can sense it. They also sense this innocence about you though as well. There's this depth and there's this energy of someone that has gone through a lot of hardships in life and has had to overcome, but there's also still a sense of innocence to you. child wounded. There might be this sense of kind of like melancholy too with all of these cards that people sense about you, and that kind of goes with the death and the moon and that water energy. So there's a lot of complexity to your character, and I think that's kind of the overarching theme here about you, about people's first impression of you. But overall, it's a nice, serene energy. It's a nice, serene energy. It's this attractiveness that you have, this attractive quality. There's something innocent about it. It's not like you're trying to necessarily like attract people or put yourself out there in that way. It's just something natural that you have. There's a natural innocence to it, and like you don't have to try too hard. It's just there's this quiet, calm serenity to you. There's this kind of like nostalgic sense to you. Like people feel like they already know you. And I think that's why people can open up to you quickly, because they just kind of sense that you're someone that's trustworthy and someone that's not going to judge them, and someone that can possibly give them advice and share some of your wisdom with them. I feel like people with a lot of water energy often experience that, or a lot of like Pluto or moon. I feel like a lot of people with those placements experience people wanting to open up to them quickly and kind of share deeper things with them. I've experienced that too with the water in my chart. So yeah, so that is people's first impressions about you. Very lovely, calm, but very deep energy. So yeah. Feel free to check out another pile if another one calls out to you. Thank you so much. Hi, pile 3. So for people's first impressions about you, you first got the World card. So you seem like you come off as someone that's very cultured, someone that is well-traveled, or someone that you might be multicultural yourself, multiracial. You may have lived in different countries, or maybe you know different languages. That's the first thing I'm getting from there. You're someone that's very accomplished. You might be someone that's well educated, that has garnered a lot of knowledge from, I'm definitely getting some well educated. Maybe you have some higher degrees. You're someone that has reached the top of something. You give off a very regal, accomplished energy here. So that's the impression that you're giving off to other people. There's still something youthful about you though. You might be someone that looks younger than your actual age. We got the Knight of Wands here, which is really funny because pile 1, we got King of Wands, pile 2, we got Queen of Wands, and pile 3, you got the Knight of Wands. So it's just so many wands, lots of attractive people watching this video, because those are like all what I would picture, like the court cards of the wands would be like extra attractive people, and it's like noticeable. But just like another pile, you guys come off as very hardworking. That goes with like that king energy too. It's like you've reached some kind of pinnacle of success. Even if you're not exactly where you want to be yet, people see what you've already accomplished as impressive, and they admire that about you. And you're also someone that's still actively investing in your work and investing in yourself, and actively like climbing the ladder of whatever your career is, or whatever it is that has brought you this acclaim. There's also a very balanced nature to you as well. Like you're someone that seems to have it together, and you're definitely opposite of chaotic. You're someone that's kind of methodical in the way that you move. But you're also not overly stuffy either, because you got this full energy, which says fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So you're not like a stuffy person. I definitely get kind of like an intellectual vibe from you, like I said, educated, or just someone that comes across, even if you're not educated on paper or like institutionally, you just come off as someone that has a lot of knowledge and is very like smart and intellectual. And but you also know how to, you have a sense of humor about you. You might have a more dry sense of humor about you too, but people notice that. They definitely see that. You might be in a profession where you help other people, because we got Messiah, serving humanity with humility. So maybe part of what people notice about you and admire about you, like we're talking kind of career wise, maybe there's something that you do that has brought advances to your field. Pioneer, you also might bring an innovative energy. Maybe you're someone that has invented something, or like come up with kind of like a revolutionary idea or new way of innovating within your field and expanding on other people's ideas potentially, but bringing your own innovations to it. I'm getting that specifically, and that has brought you like some fortune and acclaim. So a lot of people in this pile, you might be well known, at least within your community or your field. You might be known for something that you've done. Yeah, so that's the energy I'm getting here. You also got the King of Pentacles, which I feel like really describes your energy very well. You got King, so much royalty here. People definitely see you kind of as an authoritative figure too, within whatever your field is. Maybe you're the boss somewhere. Maybe you're the boss of your workplace, or maybe you are a business person, have your own businesses, and you're kind of like in the leadership position of whatever it is that you do. But people definitely kind of, somebody defers to you, most likely. You're in a career where you have some sort of authority in your field. That was weird. Yeah, so that's the main energy I'm getting about you. People see you as very responsible, very hardworking, trustworthy. There's a lot of admiration here. They see you as, if you haven't already made it to the top, like they see you as being well on your way, and you're someone that actively works to get there. People see the hard work that you put in and that you actually deserve to be in the position that you're in. You're someone that has a lot of innovative ideas, and you may take things to a place, to a level that no one has seen within your field. Like you're bringing so much innovation, that word keeps coming up, but it describes this. But there's also stability to it. It's very balanced. It's very balanced mentally, and with the ideas that you have, there's this creative spark that you have, but you apply it mentally, and you apply it in a very methodical and steady way. And you take your time with it, and you've built up to the position that you've gotten to. And it's very well deserved. It's paying off, or it will pay off very soon, and people can see that. So yes, very beautiful energy. Thank you for watching. Please like if you enjoyed it. Thank you.